My son was fiddling with a camera. He suddenly noticed the man in the building across the street acting suspiciously. He zoomed in to take a closer look. There were actually two people breaking into a house. He quickly moved the camera to record the evidence, but the man across the street spotted him. My son got up screaming in fear. I heard the noise and immediately went to check. Seeing my son in distress, I thought his autism was acting up. I could only keep comforting my son until he fell asleep. Suddenly, the doorbell rang outside. I went downstairs to check. It turned out to be the thief from across the street. He lied and said he was a repairman. The kitchen appliances happened to need fixing, so I let him into the house. The man said he was thirsty and wanted some water. He successfully got me to leave and immediately walked into my son's room. When I brought the water up, I caught the man's every move. I was angry and blamed him for entering my son's room without permission. At that moment, my son was woken up by our argument. He saw the man and was too scared to make a sound. Seeing this, the man finally showed his true colors. I picked up a lamp and knocked him down. Then I ran outside with my son. We had just gotten down the stairs. The man grabbed my foot. I kicked the man away and got into the safe room with my son. The man shouted that he would leave once he got the camera. He didn't want to hurt us. I didn't want to cause any trouble either. I told the man the camera was in a pink bag. The man found the camera in the bag. He suddenly realized something, so he said he had to see the cloud data deleted before he would leave. At that moment, I just wanted this man to leave my house quickly, so I let him delete the computer data himself. Just when I was relieved that the man was really about to leave, he was stopped by a woman. She was the robber who had threatened my son, while the woman wasn't paying attention. I rushed over and grabbed the phone on the table to call the police. The woman snatched the phone and hung up. I cut the female robber with a piece of glass. Then I hurried back to the safe room. The injured female robber was completely enraged. She demanded that the man catch me and my son. Soon the woman used a drill on the safe room door. This terrified me inside. I could only grab a baseball bat for self-defense. Luckily, this door was made of special material. The drill couldn't penetrate it completely. The female robber was so angry she could only kick the door. At that moment, the doorbell suddenly rang outside. The visitor turned out to be a police officer. My son and I finally saw hope. I quickly had my son set up the intercom. While the two criminals discussed how to handle the situation, then the man wet his hair with water. He then pretended to be calm and opened the door. He told the officer he had just been taking a shower. The officer said she received a call from nearby residents. Someone here was disturbing the neighbors. The man lied and said his sister had a mental illness, but she had taken sleeping pills and was asleep. When the officer believed him and was about to leave,
"Officer, my name is Lila Jackson. My son and I are being held hostage by these people."
she sensed something was wrong. The officer quickly drew her gun. She told the man to put his hands up and face the wall. Then she was about to handcuff him, but the other robbers suddenly appeared. The hope I had just regained was crushed again.